Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got his man open downfield. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Vols are going to cash in here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Terrapins come to the line in a hurry up.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Getting set. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a first down. Run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Physical run, breaking tackles. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. One step back, caught the ball. Look out. Big yards ahead.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
That's the end of the first quarter.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
First and 10 play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the pass is complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Powering right past the defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab, and the balls are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Now Now it's second down here. Tailback with another carry. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
The Volunteers keep the football on the move.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Fowles. Strong game by this quarterback. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to run it. Running with purpose. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Tackle made after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quick throw, the catch is made. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop them at the 24. Good coverage. Offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Terrapins. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Davis. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for their halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands, it's Matthews. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Matthews. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll ride the back again here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play for this offense. They'll toss it to the right side. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And the Terrapins begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Terrapins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff on a counter. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Flanagan. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
I don't think he broke the play. That defensive front rising up to stop it. Nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Next up, second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Running back.
You know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The back's got it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
at the 15-yard line. That's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Tennessee 35, Maryland 21.
And the Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First and goal. They'll try to run it in.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Touchdown, Maryland. Number 4 with the catch and score.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Maryland 27.
And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Handoff in a single back formation. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. A lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
They'll test the right side here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground and work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
17-yard line. Now, 4th down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Terrapins come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Terrapins have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After consecutive losses, we did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looking to scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Extending the play now. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10.
Well, this defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Important second down play coming up. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive.